Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. As always, appreciate you being here. And today we're going to look at another very rare Atom toy, Astro Boy Tetsuwan toy. So before we get into it, as always, get comfortable. Sit back in your lazy boy, your gaming chair, your cubicle, your kitchen, your living room, wherever you're at, and get comfortable with your steaming cup of coffee, your tea, your beverage, your beer, your whiskey, your rum, your grain alcohol, your scotch, your bourbon, your wine. Maybe you're a wine mom. You're a wine mom. I can't make this reference because it's so, I'm filming this like 2 days after the freaking horrible, maybe 3 days after that horrible She-Hulk ending. Oh, that puke-inducing ending. But, I'm posting this like mid-December. So it's so stale now. And all I can say is that when you buy a company like Fox and you do a $70 billion merger, you can expect these companies, right, saddled with debt, that they're going to continue to crank out absolute trash, hire these untalented people on the cheap, and use clickbaity, divisive crap to generate PR. It's sometimes like bad PR is still PR. That's what is going on. If you want to know why they continue to make garbage, they don't have the liquidity, to invest into these shows. So, again, it's a stale reference because, like I said, I'm posting this now 2 months after the fact. But in a general sense, if you want to know why these companies, whether it's Warner Brothers, subsidiary of AT&T, or anything that Disney does, why this stuff is garbage, it's debt. That's it. There you have your answer. And it's easier to hire no talent hacks and use the agenda, use the divide, the race, whatever, sexuality to gin up fake controversy. And they think maybe they'll get exposure and PR that way. But anyway, that was my 2 cents. And that's the truth too. And that's, something that Cato doesn't tell you, or even the other people, Nerdrotic and all the other guys who I see from time to time, the Quarter and whatever. But that's it, man. When it comes to this kind of stuff, it's money. Anyway, and that's, of course, the same strategy they use with something like The Little Mermaid, right? Let's gin up controversy because we don't want to invest money because we got to pay off this debt. And I hope they're not even locked into it when the rates were low. I hope they get hit with the high rates. Because you know what? I would like nothing more than to see these crappy companies implode, and let something good rise from the ashes, But anyway, enough of my nonsense here. This is the Astro Boy Streamline Eraser. And I was a little bit on the fence of whether I even wanted to buy this toy. You would think that I'd want anything, that's kind of these cool characters. But something about this toy, like the pressing is used on so much stuff. But then I thought, well, they use everything on a lot of, a lot of pressings were used over and over again. And in fact, if you look at that Tetsugen train, so again, I'm doing this like months after the fact. I don't know if John even had agreed to take it. So I went on eBay, right, and I put in trains under the old toys. I have over 2,000 I have to scroll through. I've scrolled through like 7 pages, and I have so many variations, that exact same pressing. But like, for instance, the ladder I need, most of them was a top-mounted ladder, that didn't mount on the side where the tab slots are. And there's always little nuances like that. And the little connecting frame members that connect the wheels, there's just little variations. So you got to be really careful because you may not get the perfect match and then it doesn't work. So anyway, in this case, this box is very rare. This toy is pretty much mint in box. Looks like it was never used. And here you have, I guess, the professor telling him, take off, buddy. Why he's upset, Astro Boy, I don't know. But there is some really cool litho. The box is nice. It's a Masudaya. This was Masudaya's tried and true streamliner. I think they have the Batman streamliner is the same pressing. I think maybe he's mad because, I don't know. I don't know why he's mad. I'm trying to think of what reason would he be to be upset at something. You know, even on the hood. What has Astro Boy so upset? Maybe the side panel tells us. Oh, maybe he's determined to run over one of his foes. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe he doesn't like the paint scheme. But again, Mushi Productions. What? Don't crash. So it's pretty cool. And here you got the sticker intact. Man, I tell you, this is a minty toy. The box is really nice. Finally, he's happy. $33.28. Maybe Masudaya made 3,028 of these things. So it's the same, and not probably the same artist. I don't know if I've revealed like this really cool box art that I have, original box art of an Astro Boy toy. Maybe I revealed it. Hopefully I did, or else I kind of gave it away with. But I don't. You haven't. I haven't shown which toy. Anyway, I hope the holiday season's going well for everyone, by the way. So here's the streamline. Man, this sucker is loud, too. So it has one of my favorite things, the atom symbol, and Saturn, two of my favorite things. And here he is. He's still determined to vanquish his foes, maybe just win the race. And he might be cheating using those leg thrusters. I still think he may have beaten Iron Man to the punch with those Iron Man repulsor. And over here, he's like, yep, I am going to win this race or take down my enemies, vanquish them, whatever the case may be. And the professor's like, you got it, buddy. It's all you. And it does have a really cool color scheme on this thing. I mean, when you look at it, it's kind of subtle, but man, this is cool as hell. And you got the vinyl head, his cockpit. It's kind of simple. But man, this thing is shiny, glossy. It looks like they made it yesterday. Is there anyone in China cranking out fraudulent pieces? There's your end thinking, oh, I'm going to just like walk at about 100 miles an hour and keep up with him. Because, you know, she has robot powers too. Again, how beautiful is that? I mean, it's like a comic book printed on tin, you know, with the litho. And under here, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at the hubcaps. Nice and shiny. Man, for like 60 years old, this thing is unfriggin' real. Anyway, so one of the things about this toy that had to be annoying as hell for parents is it is so damn loud. Listen to this. Holy macaroni. Is that crazy or what? Listen to this thing. That sounds like the same clicker they would have used in a machine gun. Can you imagine in like the 60s, some like mom taking her diet pills, her amphetamine diet pills that were so common back then, and being all frazzled, and some kid just to piss her off, like revving the hell out of this thing, and she just like is pulling out her hair and tripping out and going, shut up, Johnny, turn that, stop playing with that toy. She probably ended up grabbing it and smashing him over the head with it at some point. But anyway, that was your loud friction motor. But anyway, this is a nice detailed look at the beautiful Astro Boy streamline racer. And you know, the Batman version of this toy sold for like an insane $40,000 at the Mandarake auction. Thank God I didn't have to pay that much for mine. So once in a while you do get lucky. Anyway, if you like this toy, do me a favor and please thumb up the video. And if you're a lurker, please subscribe. And I hope again the holiday season is off to a rousing start for you all. And thanks as always for your time. It is greatly appreciated. And with that, my friends, I will talk to you later.